Hello my friends, welcome back, it's episode 66. May our glorious takeover continue. Okay, so let's get the obvious moves done from last time. Sending our Char B1 back for repair. Actually, might want to change it to a different tank as well. Something a little faster, since it's all the way back here. And then we'll send the old strap bomber down here to nice. To ruin them. Okay. The encirclement continues. Pretty obvious moves here. There's a fighter here, so we can just bring the bar down to remove him. Nice and easy. Get ready to do a dive next turn. Go past the bunkers and steal these territories. Okay. Our main issue here is this stupid artillery that keeps on hitting me. I haven't really fully worked on his entrenchment yet either. I can actually get in there and hurt him. Sadly, my engineers are just not fast enough to get up there. But these guys do shoot first, and they do have first aid, so get them up here and get rid of this artillery that's constantly shooting at me, because this is now, you know, this is now the zone, as it were, where the enemy cannot do anything. I could just go for this, you know. We haven't got forever, so let's just pile the pressure on. Obviously not with my core units, because they cost money. Getting rid of that stupid provocateur tank is going to be the hardest part of this. But it will occur. Maybe I can actually change this to my prototype IVD. That's fast. Okay, so I feel like we're finally getting a grip on this map. We're just gonna take this group across here, and I've got lots of turns to do it. The question is, do I want it, if I smash their entrenchment? Okay. That is an irritating position, but what we can do is just steamroll them and then dump a strike on them like that. The engineers push forward. Backed up by the artillery. There's nothing up here, right? We checked this many times. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Except, you know, entrenched units. Which I don't think they move. Okay. Do you know what? I should have put aggressive deployment on my anti-aircraft gun. It would have been perfect for this situation. Really? You can't get two? Oh, this is a freaking IVD, isn't it? That's why I don't like the IVD, if I'm honest. Go, go, go! This unit is entrenched, but if I break his entrenchment with this attack, he will surrender. Sweet! I feel like things are finally moving forward at a good pace. Okay, now we'll defend these tanks with this anti-tank gun. Wow, he would be wrecked. He'd get wrecked! Even without being defended. Okay, I'm pretty much relying on the fact that this infantry doesn't move. I'm going to put this here in case they do move, because they would be utterly ruined for it. Because this is in artillery mode, this is artillery, and this is also in artillery mode. So if they attack it, they will be getting 3 helpings of counter battery fire. So I think that's fine. There's nothing here, is there? Nope. Onwards to glory and Patriot City, or whatever. Poor spy plane. Oh, that infantry did move. Also decided that he didn't fancy it, though. Oh, some of the infantry is moving. Okay. In some ways that's helpful, because it will be easier to kill them. It's an ambush! How did you not know that that was there? I mean, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, my spy plane, no! Never fly over an airport. Should have been a golden rule. Ugh. You know what? I'll send the Surrender-Matic back. Because over the course of 5 turns, he can just force all of these guys to surrender. I really don't like these reinforcement zones being next to critical objectives like this. I actually think that that's treachery of the highest order. personally. I don't mind the enemy having reinforcement zones, but they shouldn't be on top of critical objectives. Right. Kill him. Don't let them get away. I'm sure that these two will stop on the objective hex. I got this tank here anyway. Once I've repaired it, I'll send it up there. So, just a lot of little engagements going on, but there doesn't appear to be anything here. No, there's nothing there. So, it's not the biggest, as they say, it's not the biggest big deal. Do me a favor and die, artillery. Alright, finally that wretch is off my back. Okay, that was a low roll. Push him back. The sooner I soften these guys up, the sooner I can get the recon bikes involved as well. Without them taking damage. Wow, he could just go in there and kill that. Oh, this guy's got fearsome reputation, which I totally forgot about. If I move him in there, they'll take 5 suppression at the start of their turn, which would be probably fatal for pretty much all of them. I totally forgot about the fearsome reputation, so that will add so much suppression to them next turn, they will literally be able to do nothing. Okay, I would love to attack in here with this tank, but there's infantry coming, and this is close combat hell, so let's not. The engineers will just have to hold the line on the hill here, and with their readiness, they will they'll always shoot first, so it'll be fine. This should be fine within about four or five turns. That should be cleaned up. Within about 4 or 5 turns, this should be cleaned up by my Surrender Deluxe tank. Plus, you know, the motorbike might actually do a good job. So, let's focus on the actual main thrust. 7th Commando. Okay, so they've moved in. 7th Commando have moved from their current position, which is good because it's going to make them easier to kill, but it's bad because they're kind of in an awkward place and they apparently have amazing initiative. 7. I know that engineers have got pretty poor initiative, even with a hero boosting them. 6, yeah. Okay, so that's the obvious move. Wow, the motorbike can actually get behind them. But then again, if they move, then these guys probably move as well, so let's not. Aim assistance, 9 for 2. I really don't want a Royal Commando team behind me. That just strikes me as a really bad idea. Okay, they disappeared up there. But we know that they're there. Can my spy plane get up there? Not quite. Well, I know where they are, so I can just go and kill them. Ah, freaking counter battery artillery. I should have thought about that. Do you know what? It's worth it. Oh, it's worth it if you get the kill. I didn't even get the kill. Fine, I'll have to use my big artillery to deal with it. Oh, these guys are unentrenched. It would have been nice to hit them with the old surrender vehicle. Just hold them there, please. Okay, fine. We've been held up. We've been held up pretty badly, actually. I suppose at least these aggressive units are making themselves vulnerable. Ow, that hurt. Oh, this is so annoying. Just so many enemies. Nice. Okay. The unit I most want to kill is the infantry. Okay, sweet. The artillery they went for is the 21, the 15 centimeter, which is not as important. Okay, repairs complete. Okay, so that's being dealt with slowly. Oh, he took the airport, didn't he? So now my aircraft are on standby. Because of poor ground control. He just walked in. Okay, Captain Super Suppressor here has actually done a good job. Not having access to my aircraft is a real pain. That infantry unit is there, isn't it? Yep. That one's got no retaliation. This one's got shock tactics. So what I'll do is I'll hit this one with shock tactics so it can't move. There we go. Okay. If you hit the artillery, and then I bring the 21 centimeter back here, then you can delete the artillery. Then I can move you here. Then you can use your special powers to delete this infantry. Wow, is he not in... Is he not in anti-air mode, or is he just total garbage? Oh, distraction! That's why! Oh man, this is one hell of a cleanup. Sadly, I think that's the end of my reign of artillery terror here. How far can you get? Not far. I think they used their forced march to take that airport. Ah, if there's only some way I could chip away at that. It's fine. Okay, so if he attacks that, he's going to get 21 centimeters. He's too crippled to do anything. If this guy had Force March available, he could hit my distraction tank for some damage. But I don't think he does. So that's fine. Unfortunately, my assault here has really petered out while I deal with the enemy behind me. Alright, boys, pull back. I should be out of 21 centimeter range here. I'll just start softening these guys up so that they're not entrenched. Start picking them off one by one. Starting to not be happy with my pace here. Of course, my strat bomb was rebased to the middle of nowhere. Kind of want to roll him over. Six suppression. Chew my way through this. Chew my way through this hearty meal of the enemy. 18, so not long to go. Can you get the kill? No. Ah, that guy's too entrenched. I just need more time. Might as well. It's auxiliary. If it dies, it dies. Let's clear this up as quickly as possible and bring these units up here. I don't know if that other set of commandos is gonna decide that it wants to be my friend, so let's move this. Let's say here. Okay. Whew. Ouch. That's the 21, I think. "13 turns left. And to get the final hex, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 to my front line. So a pace of 1.5 turns. Ah, it's going to rain next turn as well. That's not necessarily a big issue though. Oh, nice. Look, I can just get the kill. Sweet. Don't think you can really get much done there. That tank is actually protected by the bunker. So, do you know what? We'll just leave that Matilda alive. Because what can he do? He can either attack the bike in the close combat tile and get destroyed for it. That's it. That's his only move. Because I can just run this to my actual front line. It would be nice to take out one of these bunkers, but it's not going to happen. Once I've given the Matilda the love tap of surrender, I should be able to just run this in and take that back as well. Okay. I see we have another Matilda here as well. It's gonna rain next turn. Which is thoroughly unhelpful. Nine, 8. Do you know what? We'll just use our planes this turn. We'll rebase them after the rain. Nice job pinning yourself, idiot. Oh, nice. Happy days. And he never took that, so off you go. Okay, that's the counterattack handled. Getting a lot of damage done to the enemy here. This area didn't look that defended either. God, these engineers need a break. These poor engineers need a break from the relentless pace of combat. Once again, the field medic is like, when am I going to be allowed to see the men? Okay. There goes the ammunition. It's gonna surrender. Moved too much on the single turn. Could hammer these guys, and I will take damage for it. Wow, there's only one guy fighting in that group. Just goes to show how powerful engineers are. Fine, do it. Wow, the one guy fighting actually is still fighting and would get another kill. No, forget it. Don't. If I take any more damage on that tank, it's just not going to be useful anymore. Unless I send it for repairs, and the supply hex just seems so far away right now. Right. You are needed. Okay, he's not entrenched or anything. He's not entrenched or anything, he's just a really hard target. If I then smack this Tilly, leaving him on 3 health, he won't be able to do anything. I mean, to be honest, he probably can't do anything anyway. Because the actual anti-aircraft gun in AT mode is more than sufficient to pop that guy like a zit. Eight damage, sweet. Now, even though these two are in tank mode, this one's got artillery support. So, if they attack, they will be artillery supported. And that will be unpleasant for them. Speaking of the Tilly... If they do that, they're crazy. This unit is mobile for certain. But once again, attacking seems like a frighteningly bad idea. Let's reseal up the front. Because thanks to poor ground control, I can have no semblance of actually holding a front line properly. Alright, sweet. So next turn we love tap him into surrender. You can go in here and get these. Then the next turn he can take that. And then we can just sit here, I guess. This group will just take this out and then come up here. And by the time they get up here, which will take them probably 3 or 4 turns, once they get up here, this group should be cleaned up and should be moving here, and these guys should be moving to join them. Bar. What can Bar do? You never know when that kind of damage will be helpful. It's going to rain as well, so we need to make sure that airports are defended. I'm so glad that these guys don't move. Alright. Of course it's going to start raining at the start of my turn, so... Oh wow, you really went for that? Okay. Alright, that is it for now. Man, that was nice of him, wasn't it? To just come to me. That saves me a move. Wasn't that nice of him? Yeah, that's it for now. Gonna have to get a little bit aggressive here in the rain, but 12 turns left. I think we've sort of got most of this under control. I think. I hope. This guy needs a supply tile so bad. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.